Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up a new buyer with an automatic email of listings from HAR. So I'm going to go to har.com. I'm going to enter matrix. Okay, you need the client's name, email address, and what they're looking for. Okay, in this particular case, I'm going to go to quick search because right now her parameters are not very narrow. They're pretty wide. So this is a pretty new, actually really new client. So I'm going to look for homes between 0 and 350,000. Sorry, wrong place. I apologize. 0, 350. This is checked, so I don't need to add the zeros. Okay. She's wanting the Katy area along I-10. I'll show you how to do that. You can put in a zip code. You can put in a city, a school district. Remember, the more you put in all of this, like a Google search, the more you put in, the less you'll get. Okay. So if you put in Katy and then you put in the zip code, it's going to go to the narrowest one. So it's only going to give you that zip code. It's not going to give you all of Katy because you just choked it down by using the zip code. Okay. So in other words, if you wanted just that zip code, you would just put in, you wouldn't put in Katy. So if you get my picture. So always ask kind of what price range your clients want to be in. If they don't know, get an idea, what do you want your monthly payments to be? And then you can actually call your lender, whatever lender you have a relationship with, and say, look, they're wanting a payment of $2,500 a month or less. You know, in the Katy area, what do you suggest I look up to? Typically, we used to use the rule 1%. So your total monthly payment was about 1% of the sales price. So if you were looking at a $300,000 house, your payment would be about $3,000. That was about 15 years ago when interest rates were higher than they are now. Now it's probably going to be less than that 1% rule. But if you want to use that 1% rule, go for it. That's kind of just a rough number. Again, you really need your lender, which is why a pre-qualification is a good idea to do up front. And then you can contact that lender and say, look, she's looking based on, you know, and then the lender already knows her credit score, what her interest rate's going to be. And then you can say, well, based on her and her interest rate in the Katy area, what price range should I look up to, max out at? And the lender will tell you. And then what if the client says, well, I don't want that much a house or that big of a payment. I know I'm pre-qualified for $4,000 a month, but I don't want to spend but $3,000 a month. Well, then you ask your lender, say, what in the $3,000 a month category, what do I need to stay under? So anyway, enough going down that rabbit hole, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter in her or the client's parameters. So I know she, again, I can add to this later. I'm not wanting, I don't have a whole lot of information as far as what she's looking for. It's just the beginning. I can go back into this in my system and critique it more. Possibly once we've already looked at some houses and she said, well, I changed my mind. I'm actually wanting a 4-bedroom, or I actually don't want anything bigger than 2,500 square feet or anything smaller than 2,000 square feet. So if you were doing that, you would do 2,000 and then you would always add that plus sign, remember? Plus. Okay. So right now I'm just going to do a 3-bedroom, 2-bath plus. I'm not really going on a whole lot right now. Okay. So I'm going to, now if any of these fields don't, you don't find a field that your client is looking for, then you can add a field. There's all kinds of fields here you can add. You click add, and then when you click, like, let's say exemptions, exclusions, days on market, I mean, even a dishwasher, add. and then go back. And you can go down here and say dishwasher, yes. Now take in mind, if some of the listing agents, it has a dishwasher and some of them put that they just left it blank, then it won't come up. So that's one that I rarely use. Most houses come with a dishwasher anyway. That was just an example. Now, I'm not happy with the Katy area because she wants along I-10 in the Katy area, but it could encroach into the Houston market depending. So I'm gonna go to the map. And I'm gonna scroll into Katy. I'm gonna widen this out quite a bit because we haven't narrowed down where she's looking. But I will tell you, Katy is obviously here and here, but this could be like Houston, and I want to grab that. So I'm gonna put in a polygon. I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna click there. I know this is a wide area, but she said along I-10. You have to complete the circle in order for it to work. Okay. Now include, yes. Go back to criteria. See, it narrowed it down to 33 matches. I'm going to go to results. These are all in that price range in that area. So Cimarron, that's all in there. Yep. West Memorial Parkway, Raintree Village. Yep. I'm just verifying that they're in. Yep, Katy. So I go to back to single line display. I'm going to check this to check them all. Be careful with that because that didn't check them all. I forgot about that. You got to go to all right here, all. That will have checked them all. You want to then go to save. New auto email right here. Create a contact. I'm not gonna finish that because I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna hit save. Okay, after I hit save, I'm gonna write in a subject line. Properties along I-10 Katy, Texas. I know they might not all be in Katy, but she'll understand. So it's my email signature was already created. It's going to give her an invitation. email, welcome email, and then you can set up the recurring email. I always say, please let me know if you want to see any of these properties. I will be glad to show you any of these homes or any other homes that you come across that are for sale, no matter who is the listing firm, agent or agent. Why? Because they oftentimes don't understand that you can show other listings outside of Texas United or whatever firm, United Real Estate, if that's the side you come from. So you need to be clear to your clients, both verbally and in writing. I don't mind it showing all in the AM, or you can click all in the PM. So I'm going to hit save. And that's it, my friend. You can go in here and do auto emails, and you can see what you saved, and then you can see what there's the client. That's it. And she hasn't accessed the email yet, so it can begin sending her the auto email. So I'll send her another email from my my regular email box saying to check her email and to accept the invitation. And then it will send her automatic emails every time a new listing comes on the market or changes a price. So if it changes a price, then, or like a price reduction, it'll send it to her again. So all new emails that hit HAR, all new listings, sorry, it will, HAR will automatically send it to her once she accepts the invite. Now it won't send it to her like that minute. It will wait till the next day and then send it to her in the AM like it said it was scheduled. Let me know if you have any questions.